Good morning and welcome to day one of the Thick Thighs readathon reading vlog. Hello, I am so excited for this reading vlog. I am wide awake. It's like just after 7 and the kids are already eating breakfast, they're dressed, they're ready for school. I'm dressed and it's not even 8 o'clock. I've put a lot of washing on. Who am I? I'm a new woman, that's what I am. So I'm here today to read some thick books for thick thighs. I'm so excited. I've got 2 physicals, 1 ebook. That's not the book I actually want to start with now. Last night I was like, yeah, I'm going to start with Come Out, Come Out. No, I don't feel like that right now. I'm a new person. I think I'm actually going to read my arc of Song for His Siren by Mary Jane Darling, because that's what I feel like. I feel like some fun monster romance. I just finished my Minotaur romance reading vlog and I had a ball. So I think I'm still in that like monster romance mood. And then physically today, I want to start The Do's and Donuts of Love by Jagera. So that's my plan for today. If you saw my TBR, I would have told you what all these books are about. I'm also going to be using this bookmark today, and it says, I am grateful for all that I am. So I think that's perfect for thick thighs. Like, how beautiful is it? Literally. And I also want to start Wash Day Diaries today. So that's my graphic novel. That's my physical. And then this is my ebook. Got no audios this week, but like I really don't think I really have time for audios right now. I usually really only listen to them when I'm driving, but then I'm driving lots with kids in the car. So if I can find maybe an Olivia Dade audio. I don't think any of the books that I have on my TBR currently have audios. Otherwise, I'd be doing that. Anyway, I put 13 books on this TBR. I'm a silly, silly goose. That's my introduction for this vlog. I hope you enjoy it. I will be doing the full week, possibly. Depends on how much I get filmed in these first 2 days. It might become like a 2-day vlog. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Not me. But you will, obviously, because you're in the future. Anyway, I'm going to start reading now before I have to drop Elijah off to school. Was really cute. All right, so I finished Wash Day Diaries, so book number 1 finished for the readathon, and I had such a fun time. This book deals with so much stuff in such a short time. So you got these 4 friends, Kim, Nisha, Davine, and Cookie, right? So Kim and Cookie are roommates. Kim is a singer. Cookie is the plus size one. So I believe like Nisha is probably, would you say, mid-size? And then you've got Davine, who is struggling with depression right now. And I actually really enjoyed the use of color to portray that. So you got like 5 like short stories in this, and they all focus around one of the friends in the friend group, except for the last one has like all 4 of them. And so like Davine's story is all blues and purples until Cookie comes over, and then it's all bright and yellow, and Cookie is like bright and yellow. But then like Cookie, when Davine was trying to tell her, hey, I'm not going well mentally, Cookie's like, oh, you just need to look on the bright side. And I'm like, you could have literally said anything else. But she does have some growth later on, which is really cool. And like Cookie's, oh yeah, Cookie's dealing with a grandparent who's got dementia. And then Nisha has like a little love triangle thing happening too. So I think this was really fun. Literally all of them surround, like each short story surrounds hair because it's like literally called Wash Day Diaries. And so I love that. I love that so much. A really good book. This actually, it does tick 3 different prompts. It ticks BIPOC author, graphic novel, and there is queer rap in here too because Cookie is bisexual. I'm gonna go do a school drop off now. We'll probably then pick up the do's and donuts of love. Hello, it's currently Monday night. I don't think I filmed it all today other than like my update this morning, but I am sprinting with Meredith and Aaron. See? And I have read some things today. I am 47 pages into the do's and donuts of love. Main character, her ex really hate each other, and we find out that their parents are actually like competitors in the baking shop world because they own 2 different baking shops opposite each other on the street, so like they're rivals sort of thing. And I am 65 pages into A Song for His Siren, and I'm liking it. The writing, I can't remember if this is how she writes. I feel like she writes better. It's not my favorite so far. And we're not even halfway through. We're 40% of the way through the book and she hasn't yet gone back to the monster realm. And like she passed out when she saw his true form. So it doesn't not look good. It's not looking good at all. And I'm hoping to at least finish that tonight and get more read of donuts. Sprint's going good. We always go off the rails. We didn't actually start a sprint till like 55 minutes into me starting it. That's my little update for now. It's currently 6:30 p.m. So hopefully more stuff will get done. So I'm 62% of the way through Song for a Siren. And I know it's an arc, so I don't know if it's going to happen in the finished copy. There's just some things that I'm just like... So he's an orc and he's come to the human realm to find his mate. So he's been glamoured, right? And some things he's talking about a phone. He's like, it's a contraption that like buzzes and it brought me here. He starts talking about how he saw a purple Volkswagen camper van. And I'm like, how would you know what that is but not a phone? I don't think the monster realm has Volkswagen camper vans. And then when it was her POV, like he's only told her his name is Drew. But like in her POV, in her mind, she says his full orc name. And I'm like, he hasn't told you that yet. This is just like a personal thing. But he's been sleeping in the woods for like 3 days. And they have sex. And I'm like, this man has not showered. And there was like one scene where she's like, because they're at a Ren fair, she's going to like communal showers. But like, that was in the morning and she's a whole day. That's one ick of mine. I'm like, shower before you do it, okay? No one wants sweaty, gunky, like, ugh. Other than that, the writing has definitely gotten better. I was a bit scared at the start. Still on sprints. Erin was so helpful with today's connections. I think if it was just me, Amy and Ali again, we would have failed so hard. I'm gonna try and finish this. It says I've got 45 minutes left of the book and there is 20 minutes left of the sprint. So I wonder if I can beat the clock. I just finished Song for a Siren and I think it's going to be like a high 3, like low 4, like 3.75. If I did that, that seems so... Anyway, we had a whole bathing scene, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I was getting really worried for a second there. The whole bathing scene just before they did their like proper mate and they did like the mate bite and the knotting. I didn't realize orcs had knots. The more you know. I'm gonna put you here because I'm sick of holding you. But we're on our final sprint and I feel good. I finished 2 books today, which was kind of the aim. And I've gotten about 72 pages into Do's and Donuts of Love. So I would say today was successful. Tomorrow, on the other hand, we've got playgroup tomorrow morning, so nothing's going to get read until the afternoon. I think I might start Cash, but I also got an arc of Haunt Me Baby, which is a curvy kraken and a elf or a fae sapphic romance by Rose Santoriello. Is that how you say their name? Anyway, I'll put the cover here so you can see it in all its beauty. So that dropped in and I'm like, oh, do I want to read it now? I kind of do. Because I read Sweet Summer Serpentine by the same author and I really enjoyed that. But I have yet to read the first book in that monster romance series, which is, I think it's Christmassy and it's an orc and a human. And it's sapphic. Maybe I'll read that around Christmas time. Nice. But I've got 20 minutes left of the sprint, or 19 now, so I think I'm going to try and have a quick shower. All in all, great day. Don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but we'll figure that out together. Hello. I don't think I updated you at all today, but I've gotten, I think, pretty much almost halfway to the Do's and Donuts of Love, and I'm enjoying it. We finally found out why Shirin doesn't like Chris, because I don't know if I've talked about this. Pretty much, Chris and Shirin were girlfriends, and they broke up just before they started filming this Junior Irish Baking Show, which is a reality TV show. And for the first half of the book, Shirin's super mad at Chris. And Chris is like, you broke up with me. Why are you mad at me? Blah, 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 blah. But like then Chris finally apologizes. And you find out why. And like, I'm glad it was this early on and not like the last third of the book when you find out. And yeah, it definitely makes sense of why Shirin doesn't like Chris. Because it's a shitty thing what Chris did. I'm still enjoying it otherwise. Anyway, I did my bullet journal today for October finally. Bookish Babe Designs does these free colouring in pages now. So I printed them off and I put it in my journal. And so I thought that was perfect. I can't letter, okay? So just shush. So then I've done my TBR for Thick Thighs, Vampathon, as well as others stuff. And look at that. Kale saw it. He's like, did you draw that? I'm like, no, I only coloured it in. He's like, yeah, I thought it was a bit detailed. It's like, I don't even know how to shade, okay? I'm glad I finally got that done. This poor journal, it has seen better days, but it's almost given me 2 years. Like that is how much left. So like that much is how much I have left of the journal, and it's October. So I think that's going to get me through like November, December. And then I'll get a new one for Christmas because I got this for Christmas in 2020. No, 2022. Yeah, Christmas in 2022. And so it's almost Christmas 2024. So yeah, almost 2 years. So I'm very excited. I don't know if I'm going to go with Ivory and Point again, or should I like bite the bullet and get an Archer and Olive? Let me know what you think. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do know I do need to edit 2 vlogs just sitting there unedited. So I think I'm going to edit one of them. But I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to try and hit page 200 in the Do's and Donuts of Love and then start editing. That is my goal for tonight. And then tomorrow I should finish Do's and Donuts of Love. I don't know what else, but Pam wants to come say hello. Do you want to say hello? Pam? She's shy. It's day 3 So it's Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. You just saw that we went to Big W and I picked up a book. I actually picked up 2 books. So you saw I picked up Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Rourke because she's a babe author. That was loud, wasn't it? And I'll be reading this for Fembathon later this month. I also saw Gary Lonesborough's newest release, I'm Not Really Here, which one of our co-hosts, Meredith, was reading. As I was saying, picked up the new Gary Lonesborough because co-host Meredith was reading it, and I don't think she's finished it yet, but I feel like it's like a 5-star for her because she really enjoys this author. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up this week, but at least I have a copy of it for when I do. And I am so close to finishing this. I have just over 50 pages to go because this is like a love triangle. For a bit there, I was kind of hoping that she wouldn't get back with her ex, but now I'm like, both options are not great because we think that Neve may have sabotaged Shireen. So I'm a bit sketchy, a bit sus right now, but I'm gonna try and finish that now. And then I don't know what else I'm gonna pick up. I was getting waxed today though. I don't know if you realize I'm like fresh as a baby's bum now. But I was talking to my beautician and she saw I was reading a book in the waiting room. She's like, oh yeah, always gonna have a book on the go. Oh, what are you reading right now? And she's like, oh, Coho. I'm like, oh, how are you liking that? She's like, yeah. She's like, my favorite's probably It Ends With Us. And I was like, yeah. And we like kind of had a chat. I'm like, I read them, but I thought it was like, it's targeted as a romance. She's like, it's not a romance. I'm like, I know, right? Anyway, she goes, oh, let me guess, you read fairy porn. I was like, how could you tell? I'm like, I'm not ashamed. And she was talking about how I'm like, have you read Agatha? And she said no. So I'm gonna lend her my lending copies because I have like 5 copies of the series. I'm gonna lend her one and maybe turn her into a book girly. But she's like a really big beauty, is she? Like a fashion influencer. And she really is all for like the body positivity movement. And I'm like kicking myself now. I'm like, I should have told her about thick thighs. That's okay. We'll have plenty more opportunities to talk because I'm going back like every 3 to 4 weeks because I am a werewolf whose hair just grows and grows and grows and grows way too fast for my liking.
A few moments later.
I finished it and I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I think, I know it's YA, but the reality show aspect of it did not feel very real. I know it's not real, but they filmed an episode and then they aired it the next week, and then the next week they filmed another episode. I don't think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure they film it all and then they air it after, or like they air it just before the finale. So I'm like, that doesn't seem legit. I didn't like the ex, especially when we find out why she's an ex. I was like, ew. What I did like about the book though was I loved how completely body positive it was. Like there was no fat phobia at all. And I was reading the author's note and she's like, I wanted to make a book about a fat Bangladesh teenager and I didn't want any fat phobia. I was like, yes, thank you. Yeah, she was unapologetically fat and I loved that. I also loved how like queer normative it was. Like anytime someone said that like ex-girlfriend or she was my girlfriend, like no one batted an eyelid. They were just racist comments. Just didn't like that she was South Asian or that Chris was Taiwanese. I was like I love that no one cared that they were queer people and no one cared that she was fat. They just were worried about her race. And they're like, ooh, why are there brown people on an Irish baking show? I thought this was for junior Irish people. I'm like, shut up. Yeah. I think it was a great book for this readathon. I'm very happy that I've read it. And yeah, I'm definitely going to read more. She's done a book with Farida, which I think I want to pick up soon. Like it's like a rom-com like this was, where Farida's other books are like kind of like heavy. So yay for that. So that's ticked off. BIPOC author and queer rep. So yeah, my phone's about to die, so I need to go charge it. I need to finish editing a video, but I think I kind of want to pick up another book. I don't really want to go on my computer just yet. I've got to start some more Kindle books. So maybe I think I want to read Cash by Mary Warren. I'm ready for like some smutty hockey romance. So I think that's what I'm going to pick up next. I really need to start Come Out. But I'll do that soon. After Cash, I'll do Come Out, okay? Yay. So I just folded. Well, I folded and then I had a nap. It was a good, nice little nap. But who is parking? Just had a package come in. So very exciting. Already unboxed it because Atlas came in. He's like, open it. I'm like, okay. But my Lush order came in. So I'm going to be using this tonight, which is great timing because I just used the rest of my Sleepy shower gel this morning. Like, literally unscrewed the cap and was trying to like get the rest out with my finger sort of thing. But I got 3 new shower gels. I've got Scan Me for Scares, which is like a cranberry sort of one. Apparently you scan that and it gives you some like scary movie ambience for when you're in the shower, which I don't know if that's something I really want. I've got Lord of Misrule, which is another Halloween themed one. Get down and earthy with mischievous black pepper and patchouli whilst carrageen and seaweed softens the skin. You won't be a fool after washing with this. And then I got the one and only Snow Fairy. This is one of my favourite shower gels of all time, and I'm quite depot. It only comes out around Christmas. So that's why I've gotten 2 smaller Halloween ones and then the bigger Christmas one. This literally smells so nice. I opened it up. I'm like, oh, it smells like home. They've got some new ones though. Like it's Snow Fairy, but it's got other things added to it, or there's like different colors. Like, I'll just go with the OG. One Christmas, they came out like with a 1 kilo bottle, and I was really excited. And Hale, he's like, I tried to get the 1 kilo, but it's all sold out, so I got you 2 500-gram bottles. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna be needing anything else for like a year. I think this will last me for at least, I'm hoping 6 months is my aim, because I had 100 grams of Sleepy and I got that on my birthday, 17th of August. And I ran out today, the 3rd of October. So that's over a month. So hopefully, my goal is 6 months. So this is my little self-care moment. I still want to go to TK Maxx though. I don't know when that's going to happen. But then I also saw Kmart has these cute little like ghosty mugs, and they also have these like bat decor that you put on your walls, and like that wall is so bare. I hate it, and I need something there, so I'm thinking of getting those bats and seeing what I can do.
What? There is no mate bond that is going to make that not uncomfortable. And for them to then acknowledge that she's 17. Oh no, sorry. So the scene goes something about them not completing the mate bond because it involves sex.
Okay, it's Saturday morning. I don't think I vlogged yesterday. I'm so sorry about that. But Cal and I are about to go celebrate our wedding anniversary. So I think I showed you the fit before my camera battery died, so I had to put a new one in. But I've got like this blue dress. Oh, it's a bit booby. But I wanted to talk about the books that I started yesterday. I started 3. I started Cubs and Campfires by Dylan Drakes, When Life Gives You Vampires by Gloria Duke, and The Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. I am 6 pages into the YA. I think I'm about 8% into Cubs and Campfires, 6 chapters into When Life Gives You Vampires. I'm not vibing with Life Gives You Vampires yet, but Erin says it gets better. I don't think I'm going to take that with me because it's the audiobook. But we're going to go to get a picnic and like go to this little like falls area. So I think I might take Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute because that's about like hiking and camping, I think. So I think it like will work with my environment. Yeah, Meredith has all day sprints today and I'm very sad I'm not going to be there. But I'm celebrating my anniversary, so I'm not mad about it. Not much has really been done. I restarted Vampire Diaries yesterday, so that was like my main focus, which is not very good. We're gonna go now because we're already running late. We're here. Wasn't that much of a hike to get here. I almost fell. But it's nice and secluded, and we are one with nature. And we went to this little pastry shop and got these cute little pastries. A lemon meringue. And what's yours? It's like a cheesecake. Yum.
And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow.
Hello. It's Monday night. It's the last day of the readathon, and I don't think I've updated you since Saturday morning. So I'm very sorry about that. But I have gotten some reading done. I did finish Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert last night. I gave them 5 stars. I think it's my favorite read of the week so far. It had so many like surprises to it. I did not realize that Brad, the male main character, was bisexual. He also had OCD. So yeah, that's like mental health rep and queer rep, and then yeah, our main character Celine was fat, so we had the fat rep there too. And then we had the BIPOC author, and both characters were BIPOC. So yeah, it was a very fun, surprising read. Like, I love YA when it is diverse. If it's just straight white high schoolers who just can't talk to each other, I hate it. But this was something else. I loved how they like literally, like, so they grew up together, but then there was just a misunderstanding, and so they just turned into enemies, which, like, when you're best friends at 12, someone says like, stop being so weird, like obviously you're gonna like hate them for a long time. And I loved their banter, but I also loved how they started falling for each other after they became friends again. I loved the plot of going through these like wilderness expeditions to get the scholarship. I thought that was so fun. I loved Brad's, how he would talk about his OCD, and it is Own Voices rep because Talia Hibbert was only just recently diagnosed with OCD. So I thought that was pretty cool considering. That's my 5-star read so far. Oh look, I've got the physical books here too, all from the library. Thank you libraries for having books. I love the color scheme. It's pinks and purples. I love that. Wash Day Diaries was 4. Song for a Sign was 3.5. Do's and Do Nots of Love was 4. Highly Suspicious was 5. Nice. So now I did start listening to When Life Gives You Vampires by Gloria Duke. I was hoping to finish 2 more books today, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm 26% of the way through When Life Gives You Vampires. She's finally figured out what happened to her, and now she's going along with the guy who turned her into a vampire to try and figure out like how not to die, because in this world you have to get given permission to turn another vampire, and she was an accidental vampire. It's like the Vampire Council is going to kill her and Matthew, I think his name is. So I don't think I'm going to finish that. But I did start Cups and Campfires, and I am 47% of the way through that. I'm definitely going to aim to finish that tonight. I'm really enjoying it. I don't really read a lot of like a Killian romance, especially like a Killian. It's like, it's like raunchy. I don't want to call it raunchy. The main character is Luca. It's through his POV only, and it's about, he is a like queer journalist who writes about queer people and their lives. And so he gets down to the nitty-gritty details of everything. Mommy. So yes, I'm aiming to finish that tonight. I really wanted to get to Come Out this week, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I was mainly focusing on my physical books, which is okay. Like, I like that I can read physical now. There was a thing there where I just couldn't for a long time. But yes, this is just my update. Hopefully not my last update. Hopefully I'll finish Cups and Campfires tonight and update you when I finish that. But that will then be 5 books for the readathon. At least 1, and I think all prompts done too, because I joined a live stream shed my TBR. Self-care, I'm going to say, was my anniversary with no kids. That's always self-care for me. I did actually went for a drive by myself today, and I picked up a mocha fusion from Zarappa's while I was waiting for the groceries. So that was nice. Nice to just have a little bit of me time while listening to Eminem. Don't ask, okay? Don't ask. I'm in a mood. I'll go back to you once I finish Cubs and Campfires. Hi! Just finished Cubs and Campfires. I know it's Tuesday, so I'm technically like a day late, but it's my readathon. I can do what I want. So, I'm giving that one 5 stars. It was so freaking cute. It was like low angst, but high heat. It was just what I wanted. I think I was saying yesterday, like, I don't think I've really read, like, male erotica, and that definitely needs to change. I had such a fun time. And because this was written by a queer male, I don't know why. I think because most, like, Achillean romances I've read has not been by dudes. So I think that's why I'm, like, a bit weirded out about it. I think I just want to, yeah, I want to read, like, own voices. So, on that note, if you have read or have any recommendations for me to read any male erotica or male romance written by a dude, please pop them all in the comments below because I need all of the recommendations. I was getting a bit scared there because there was, like, the whole gist of the book. He was going into this isolated place so he could be celibate, right? Obviously, this chunky guy comes along and he's like lusting all over him. And so I was like, I'm like, is the whole book just gonna be him lusting and nothing happening? Spoiler alert, it's not. Nothing happens. I'm like, lots of things happen and in great detail, which is a nice change to what I usually read because most of the books, like erotica I read, it's all just like smooth skin and soft curves or hard abs. But because they're both like thick hairy boys, it was a nice change. That is it for this readathon. So we'll just quickly recap what I read. Wash Day Diaries by Jamila Rouser and Robin Smith. That was a 4-star read. So that was for graphic novel. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. Fave of the Week. And this was for BIPOC author. The Do's and Donuts of Love by Adaba Jagera. This is for LGBTQI plus representation. Then I also read Song for a Siren by Mary Jane Darling, and that was for the spooky prompt because we had an orc. It was a monster romance. And Cubs and Campfires by Dylan Drakes, and that was for just read a book. So yes, I think it was a very, very well done week. I don't think I've read that much in a week in a long time, so I think I had lots of fun. Thank you once again to everyone who did participate, and just, yeah, if you joined a live, if you commented on any of the videos, just I had lots of fun, and thank you all just for, yeah, being you. I've already got next round's prompts in mind, so look out for that, probably early 2025. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos by me. If you do get to the end of this video, pop a bear emoji in the comments below for Cubs and Campfires. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye!